So, have you been thinking about building your dream home? Well, the very first ingredient you need is vacant land. Now, many of the calls that I get from out-of-town buyers is actually acreage property. That is one unique thing that Spokane can still offer that isn't available in other metropolitan markets. Well, right behind me past that gate is actually a piece of land just under 10 acres with a spectacular view of the Spokane Valley. And very literally, your backyard is the 1,000 acres of the Antoine Peak Conservation Area. Yet, you're only 5 miles from the Valley Mall. But before we get to that, let me give you an update of the real estate market in the county of Spokane. So when presenting the real estate market update, I rely on actual numbers from the Spokane Listing Service. And I love using a spreadsheet to do that. So let's head on over. So in this example, you can see that for properties that were less than an acre, there were 106 active listings. The total for the county is 340. However, in the size of between 5 and 10 acres, we have 35 that are pending. And then finally, to round out our example, anything that's above 20 acres, we actually have 6 properties that have been sold within the past 30 days. So let's add some information. So in this case, it's the median price and the average days on market. Size A has a median pricing of $110,000 and on the market for 130 days. On the pending side, however, we see that there are 45 properties that are pending, but the median price is 95 and the average days on market is only 39 days. So my first reaction is that these 106 are active because they are overpriced, particularly because they've been on the market now for 130 days. But the ones that are priced correctly at 95 are selling quickly at only 39 days. So in our third and final stage, we have 30 properties that were sold within the last 30 days, meaning on average, we were selling one every day. And at a price, actual selling price of $80,000. And then with an average days on market of 116. So the final number that I want to point out is the months of inventory, which is a gauge of how robust the market is. What it means is that if there are no more new properties that are put on the market, then it would take so many months to totally deplete it down to zero. So in this example, properties that are between 5 and 10 acres, it has an inventory of 2.8 months, almost 3 months, and then we will be, all the inventory will be gone. And the overall number is 4 months for all of Spokane. Now, that number tells us that we are actually in a seller's market because a normal market is usually about 8 months worth of inventory. So anything that's over 8 months would be a buyer's market. So there you have it. That's a snapshot of the real estate market for vacant land as of October 25, 2020 here in Spokane. The residential housing market is very, very tight. We've had less than a month's worth of inventory throughout most of this year. Vacant land, however, is just a notch above availability. In this conservation area that you see in the far distance beyond those trees, no motorized vehicles are allowed. So that's good for some people because that won't scare away the moose and the other mammals that consider these mountains their home. Likewise, no hunting or overnight camping is allowed, but you're free to roam in your bicycle, snowshoes, or even better, how about on horseback? That would be the way to go. If this is the lifestyle you've been dreaming of, subscribe to this channel and find out more about Spokane living.